what it should be because you're the BD guy.
Yep.
So then we have a point of contact for once a week or whenever you're out. When you go in and check mail, they almost want to find and see major deal with it.
Yeah. I'm all for it, but in terms of like the pin on the donkey, it had the pin has to be on these donkeys right here.
Yes, it's got
And the reason I say that is because it's the we have to complete the project and we need the KO to acknowledge that the fucking project is done. Once that's done, then these guys are pretty much they're kind of gone unless there's any confusion later about like. No, that motherfucker sent me an email, you know, he did this or whatever. Obviously, if it's a verbal, then we're not there. We need an acknowledged email from the KO that says you are on 100% complete.
Those guys working that project need to run that project into invoicing, he signs it off at invoicing, I'm done. This is what you invoicing.
Exactly. And I agree, there's a handoff, but there's a lot of people involved from responsibility, and I think that's a good idea too. So what is this one right here that we're talking that generated all this? What's the name of it?
Texas.
Got it.
I'm trying, that's not just one. You know what the invoice was? It's not that one. Because that's got the LLC.
Cool. And who are we putting on top of it? Me? Okay.
While they're talking about that, write another one out there called AAR Arms Room.
How many more do you got, man?
A bunch.
Fucking A.
A bunch. What this one says is wire mesh wall for our arms room. This is 85% complete. Awaiting the steel mesh and we will be complete.
It's done.
Is it invoice?
They came and I know, Arnie did the frame, Roger did the mesh, and they came and picked up that item.
Is it invoice?
That's all.
Huh?
No, I don't know what the price is.
Okay. So who knows?
I don't know.
Hey, look, Paul, that's why we're in here, man. It's fine. It's fine. That's why we're fucking doing this. And we're gonna create a document. Right now, I'm not worried about putting a bunch of details under it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fucking tag responsibility and then oversight, and it's gonna be good to go. And we're not gonna be in this bullshit riding around the base like, can you give me some money in my bucket, motherfucker? All right. Who do y'all want on top of this? And again, like, we can start putting my name on top of this shit, and I'll fucking run it to the ground.
Because it's 8 hours, it's already dealing with them on. That's just thing that's.
I'm dealing with the motherfuckers too. And see, what I'm saying is like, we need
That has
to
to get in.
we need to be careful with about how much we give one guy,
Yeah.
right? Because Wes needs to be doing construction. I can't build a fucking building. Wes can build a building. So we can't have him riding around, you know, just collecting ARs. I can fucking ride around.
Does
just
anybody
collect
know
ARs.
who the guy was that we dealt with?
And that's the same guys from the pipeline.
I know. Bruce, I know him. So where are we at on the Texas RLBs and the ARs? Is it just, you got fucking like 2 kids over here. Are we complete, y'all think?
The arm room, the mesh,
The arm room, the mesh is complete, but it's not
it's not invoiced.
invoiced.
So it's, from a construction standpoint, it's done, just like Texas RLBs from a construction standpoint. Okay.
We'll put Jason on that.
If there's no objections, okay? Because again, like we need, and we may have other, AAR may pop out. It's a light steel frame. We may have other work. That's what we want. That's why we're here, to get new work. And as we get new work, and then fucking more guys are gonna have more shit. Okay, so Bruce, what's the next thing?
All right, the next ones are things that he has listed as RFQs.
Okay, new business.
Right.
I'm not worried about new business at the moment. What we
I think
gotta do is once we get,
But I think we need to know about him because he's already got pricing out to some of these people.
Okay.
Hits.
me and can
Yeah,
me and you
sure.
talk about it?
Sure.
Because obviously I got my little pipe thing over there, and I've got a whole spreadsheet on pipe or whatever.
Okay.
And what'll happen, Joey, is,
And I read that, I like that you send that every week.
yeah,
I really like it. Yeah, I like that, I like being on that DD thing.
yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah.
What it'll allow us to do, just like the AAR, I mean, you know, they keep fucking telling us they're gonna get us a PO. What it allows us to do is, as we look at everything, you know, you're up here and you're looking at who has all the
Yeah.
this fucking work, is you can already start saying like, hey, whoever the fuck, Christo, start working with Jason on what the fuck's going on with the AAR thing. Get your fucking arms wrapped around that, because if it pops, that's yours. That's the way we need to do the transition. And then when we lead into a kickoff meeting, I've already told whoever the construction guy is, here's what's going on. This is the point of contact. This is this. Steve's working this. There's the design. It's fucking in Memphis. Whatever. As opposed to the dude just walks in the room like, hey, we got the PO. You're on it. He's like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know shit. So the only other thing we do need to, like, this is awesome for BAF, and we're not gonna be able to do it right now. But when you guys go down, you need to suck whatever is in Don Coke's brain about his pipe, like what he's got going on. And we know that he doesn't have a Weston down there, so they're probably not drumming up as much business as Weston drums up, you know, up here. But he may be drumming some up.
What you need to do though is go back to the home office and meet your BD people back there in the heads or whatever, whoever's back there while they're bidding these fucking, this work. And all of a sudden I get it, and it's congratulations, you won, whatever, okay. What is it? When did you bid it? Where did it go? How did it happen?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. You don't have information.
Because that shit, you know, you
I'm
plan
pointing-
all this out, and then all of a sudden you get 4 or 5 that hit. You get awards on it.
While we're on this, can't we just go to a critical email chain that all this information needs to go to? This is the guys that need to know about this project until this invoice is paid, it's done.
Done. I've already got it halfway written in my head.
Okay, who is it?
But
Who's
Lex
them?
needs to know it, Lex needs to know it, all those guys need to know it. This is the people that need to stay in the loop until we got it done.
What I'm gonna do is have and I'm gonna ask you, is your admin girl, can we borrow her for about 2 hours? We can set her down here with her computer and put all this into a spreadsheet that's got tabs at the bottom that'll have Wes, Jason, Joey, Hayner, and then it'll have all their projects. And then we'll have columns, notice to proceed, period of performance start, period of performance end, everything will be on it. And that gives us
It's an
something.
ops tracking. It's an ops tracking spreadsheet.
Then we can all track it,
Exactly.
update it weekly, and send out to the
Fuck
guys
yeah.
that are talking about.
Fuck yes, exactly. Just like my little, you said you like the little BD thing.
Yeah.
And if you want me to add some column to it or whatever, the home office is really trying to get their arms wrapped around it as well. But that's just something we're fucking tracking. Some of it may materialize, some of it may not. But I agree with what you're saying. We need to know what stage we're
We
in.
get a snapshot.
And, yeah, we need to know what stage
And,
we're in. We need
you
to track
can
that.
put we win a new one, you can pull that sheet up and go, nah, he's got too many, he's got too many, here we go, plug him in.
Let me tell you, this Mac, the roofs and the staircases and that. Now see how smooth that is gonna run. We got the NTP with the price and what we quoted. We got the contact person to build. That job is done in 3 or 4 days. We build that person, that person is paid $20 a week.